streaming.
Streaming.
Streaming, bung bung. Oh, am I? That's not good. Hello, stream. Everything's fine here. Right, can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you start the theme tune, play the theme tune, sing the theme tune?
You got to do it in the accent, mate.
Okay, how does it feel?
Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. I just wonder if it's going to be noticeable. It could theoretically be the same, but it's just not as much on the straight line. So if you're theoretically able to get out of the corners quicker, you still might keep that time, if that makes sense.
Sorry, I'm doing something else. I'm not. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit. Okay, iOverlay isn't working because it's gone back to... Why does it reset your bloody graphics settings? I hate that. Okay, so we've got no trail braking shot. No, it's because it's windowed, like, it does this. iOverlay won't work when it's in, like, windowed. I don't know, I wasn't going as fast as I should have been through there, but... That's because I'm not... It's first lap, chat. It's first lap. Give me some time to formulate a response to this update, and we'll get back to you, okay? Okay. Okay, it feels better on the brakes so far. It feels way straighter on the brakes.
No.
Speed is... Yeah, yeah, I think it is. I should be shifting just after, before this curb. Yeah, it's definitely a bit slower. What's it like on the curbs? Oh!
But that's what I'm saying. If it's a bit slower in a straight line, it should balance it out with the corners.
Oh, yeah, it feels better in the corners.
Good.
Yeah, yeah, it does feel better, actually. You're right.
We should make it a bit less like...
I haven't got chat up right now. Rob, can you be chat man?
Sure.
Just for 5. Just for this lap. Oh, Patchki.
You take third round, okay.
I pretty much, I've just ruined that. It sounds really cheesy, but I watched Max's laps for like hours, and he's so smooth through some of the slower corners because he's in higher gears.
I did learn a couple of corners from his lap. Actually.
Yeah, I learned chicane from him. You know, the very last corner on the back straight. He like, oh, don't go on the curb. You get stuck if you go on that curb. I learned chicane from him. He does it really well.
Is that the fourth uphill with the quick?
No, the one after the back straight, Dottinger.
Oh yeah.
You know, the one that's just before you get to... Yeah, he like gets on the brakes and then uses, kind of like AC line, he uses so much of the track on the left, and then he's really late onto the right-hander, like he uses all of it. And I used to really struggle there in iRacing. I never used to in any other game. I've started trying to do his line, it's a lot better. Okay, so far I already spanned once.
I've got a joke when you start talking a lot, by the way, but I'm going to save it. I've been memorising it all morning.
He's bagged.
I'm going to tell you it now, because, you know, if someone starts chatting a load of shit, you just need to interrupt them and go, I didn't know someone ordered a yappuccino. It was good, okay?
Rob, that was absolutely terrible, mate.
Great joke.
He was that good, I forgot to laugh.
I want to see if you notice the difference through here. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. Give me a bit. I don't really notice much of a difference, to be honest.
I don't think it's that drastic.
Oh, it's a bit shitter in here. It feels a bit floaty in that. I don't know. Hard to tell right now.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that drastic. It shouldn't be a
We'll
massive.
we'll know on the back straight for sure.
They were just trying to get a bit of a top end off it, I think. So, just the time. Ugh. I'm down to the last bit of vape juice. It tastes like deep heat.
Ugh.
I think it might be deep heat.
That's disgusting.
It tastes like deep heat smells.
That's disgusting, Rob.
Yeah, it is not very nice. But it's
It doesn't
nicotine,
sound very nice. I don't think that's nicotine, mate. A nice straight up coil. Oh. Oh. Okay, there's definitely changes being made.
It will have, if it's got a bit less torque as well, it'll be less pushy 3/4.
Yeah, it's very, it definitely has less torque.
But obviously new setups when they come out will adjust for that one. So it'll probably use more diff or stiffen the diff a little bit.
Right, I really need to get this last corner right to see how it performs on the back.
I believe.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
It looks like it
Yeah, it's slower.
drives. Yeah.
It's slower. I should be in 6th by now. Oh, yeah, it's definitely slower. Look at speed, Rob.
Yeah.
We were at 269 by the bridge. Yeah, we were definitely. It's definitely slower, for sure. Let's see what it's like here.
But like I said, I don't mind that as long as it's better in corners. It is arguably one of the worst cars in corners.
I don't know right now. I don't know right now. I need another lap. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on right now. There's definitely something not the same. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know.
And of course, we're going to have the iRacing thing of the Corvette.
It's definitely
and
slower.
Mustang being OP as hell for a couple of weeks. So everyone buys it, you know? Which I kind of agree with, because I forgot, I think it was the old Corvette actually. I brought it out and it was dog shite from the start, so like no one bought it.
Should we buy it?
Huh?
Should we buy the Corvette?
You can buy the new one, yeah. Well, you can't, I don't think you can right now because obviously it's down, but...
Yeah, it's definitely different.
It's torque, isn't it? It's just not pushing.
Why? Why have they done this to me? I don't like them again.
No, you know how I feel when they fucked with the Master. Twice.
No, why have they done this to my car? No. Reverse entry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I might be stuck. Oh, they've fucked it, Rob. It don't feel good.
Like I said, when the new setups come out for it, it should hopefully balance it a bit better.
It don't feel good anymore. I don't know. I just don't know it yet. There's something just not clicking. There's some sort of...
It's just understeering on corners.
It's not even that. It's just... I feel like the arse is like really, 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 really sketchy now. I am reading negative wing on this setup. Maybe it needs more wing now. I don't know. It's lighter, so...
Not so much weight on the rear.
Let's try and put some more wing on it. Yeah, look how, like, floaty it is.
Yeah.
Like, I could do this all day long before the update. Be an arsehole in it, and it would just still be planted.
No, it actually sacrifices.
I can tell the rear is just trying to follow.
Did you make your own display picture, by the way?
You are?
Your little display picture? Your YouTube comment?
My niece made it me.
Oh.
I know, she's desperate. She's like, will you show it on your stream, like on the camera? I was like, I'll do one better if it's good enough. I put it as my picture, and then both of them started freaking out when Shadow made so. They're like, okay. They all ran off. Oh. Bonk. Yeah. I don't know about this one, Jeff. Where's my phone?
Might be worth putting a bit of brake bias to the front as well.
Oh, I know where my phone is. This is my keyboard. That's healthy. And it rolls off. And out come all these words. Silent is a face. The one that you can't bear is one that's laughs and jokes around. Remember cuddles in the kitchen, yeah. To get things off the ground, and it was up and away. Oh, but it's very hard to remember that on a day like today when you're all argumentative and you broke the BMW. Boom, 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 boom.
But it's all good because GT4s now have rain tyres. So in an hour or two, we can do Nords.
Can I get the rain? Right, let's see what else. Yeah. Unfortunately.
I could not wait to watch Porsche Cup cars and no ABS try and brake in the wet, man. That is going to be the funniest shit you're going to see all year. Someone just slam on their brakes, lock their tyres, and not lose any speed into a corner.
Can I? So I can't buy anything right now.
I doubt it.
The bastards. Oh, yeah, it's completely down.
Yeah, I just leave the UI open on that screen, and when it goes back up, it will reload and flash orange. So that's how you know.
Did it? Well, do we have like a update log or anything yet?
Yeah, it's huge. It's in my Discord in iRacing.
Right. So what else should we be trying out?
A lot of it is all the cars are now the new damage model, which is now called the damage model.
Oh right, yeah, that makes sense.
3D curbs on most tracks. And there's a lot of tweaks to a lot of shit. It's the biggest release notes I've ever seen. Like,
in the world. Oh, F1 2024 is now available, and my guess was correct. It's £60. So everybody who says that iRacing is a scam, go and buy F1 2024 every year. That's a bigger scam. With zero physics.
You can see what it feels like to rotate in the middle of the car and not through the tyres. Yeah, great game.
Awesome game. Right, patch notes.
I watched
rendering.
Jarno Opmeer try and play it. Like, he was playing it earlier, and it looks ridiculous.
Pit stop, spotter, active reset, functionality where active sounds were pitch shifted. Cars, Ford GT, GT2, GT3, both Tracks. Nürburgring Grand Prix tracker. Reduced visual popping that could occur in the size of BMW. Simulation cars. GT4 Porsche 911 GT3 Cup. No, don't bother about that. GT4 class car. Tracks. Poor physics. Collision parameters.
Traction control's been updated as well.
That's
so
why.
why.
Yeah, that's why it feels weird.
Yeah.
McLaren MP4 12-C. The UI model image has been updated. Algarve Autodrome, Winton Motorsport. Oh, these are really... What am I doing? I'm reading through, like, old patch notes. Oh. These aren't the right patch notes I'm reading here.
I posted them earlier.
Where?
In iRacing, go up to Holy Moly if you see this.
Where? iRacing. General announcements, welcome, iRacing. Is it in iRacing?
No.
What is this videos of me? What is Stan putting here? He's creeping me out. This is copyrighted content right here, chat. Your little laugh.
Yeah, I've done a lot of setups have been made better. Like the fixed ones have been made a lot more aggressive, which is good. Because normally they were just absolute dog. Like
Today at 10:35. You didn't put any. Oh, you did. And out come all these words. New damage model. 10 newly rain updated vehicles. Wow. iRacing for 4 new cars. Ford Mustang, Street Stock, Casino, Street Stock, Eagle. All racing at 7 tracks. Blah, 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 Indianapolis. Over 700 professionally crafted iRacing vehicle setups. General, local, time attack, iRacing stats, results, store, car classes, paint shop, simulation. Wayne, don't care about Wayne. Tires. The method which detects wetness of the track surface will be just if it's an issue of a tire dipped in gravel or sand will have produced unrealistic spikes in tire pressure. AI racing, not bothered about that. Heat racing physics, rolling drag parameters of track so to be tuned. New damage models, graphics, spotter controls. Support for SimMagic 360Hz mode has been added. Logitech True Force API has been updated. Oh, they've updated your Logitech.
Where? Oh no, that's the G929, the 23, isn't it? That's the True Force bullshit.
True Force API.
Yeah, no, I don't have that.
The latest Fanatec Full Force API has been enabled. I don't know what that means. Car class. Traction control parameters have been updated. Minimum ride heights of exactly 50 millimeters are now accepted. Anti-roll bar rear wheel adjustments may now be made during pit stops. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's big.
But if you take fuel and tires, you can get away with, I think it's 1 ARB change because it's just concurrent or it's the same simulated like same time. But if you do more than one change to your car, then it adds on time to your pit stop.
What else is good? Acura GTP, Acura, Audi 9, BMW M4 GT3. Balance of performance has been adjusted via reduced vehicle mass, reduced engine torque, and reduced fuel capacity. Why have they done that?
Because
why?
It was OP on the big track.
Ford Mustang GT3, new car, the Ford Mustang. No. Oh, Global Mazda MX-5 is now rain ready. Dry tyre parameters have been updated. Damage ball textures. iRacing setups have been updated. Ligier. Right, so if the iRacing setups have been updated, does that mean that they updated for the car that I drive? The Pontiac Solstice, all new damage ball is now available. There we go. Porsche 9, this car has been received additional setup parameters. Bump rubber engagement gap is now adjustable in setups. This can use to fine tune dynamic ride height to increase platform stability and performance. Ride heights are now set. They've done so much to the Porsche.
Yep.
Ride heights are now set directly by damper/shock length adjustment instead of spring perch offset. That's very jargony and I don't understand it. Updated rear window shader. I can understand that. Shift lamps have been adjusted. Oh, that's good. I hate the shift lamps on that. New damage model for the Subaru WRX STI. New damage model is now available and enabled for this car. Oh, the BMW Z4 got an update.
Lol.
New damage model.
Yeah, apparently all cars are running on the same parameters now. So, well, obviously TCR will still be more aggressive because it's the same parameters, but they're on a different scale of them parameters. If that makes
So what I'm basically reading here is they've changed nearly everything.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of it you won't notice, but your damage model on cars, old damage models, you will.
So wait,
But
can
now
I
a tap will fuck you up.
Could I try out what? Oh, I wanted to try the Porsche, didn't I? Let's see what that's like. Yeah, that one, isn't it? On a day like today where you're argumentative and you've got the face on. Bong, 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 boom, 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 boom. And out come all these words.
Hoping tomorrow when I get some decent vape juice shop.
Right. You need to get the self. Honestly, trust me, Rob, you'll not look back.
Yeah,
I promise you.
probably
Please
will
try and get it.
cash, but
It's not more.
Tomorrow-
It's the same price.
Yeah, but tomorrow from a shop it won't have that, so we'll just be getting like ULTs or whatever it is.
Which shop, do you have a VPZ near you?
No. I use the internet normally.
You're near Falmouth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair play. Wait.
Yeah, I just get them off of like Vape Store or whoever gives me the best offers at the time. But yeah, I can't afford that right now, so I'm just gonna get.
Well, because I go to oh, there is a VPZ, but it's not near
I
you.
basically just Google vape shop with like welcome deals, you know, and then I go through all the lists and get the best deals.
Because yeah, right, I have a card, yeah, and I swipe it every time I go in. Bear in mind, I go in twice a month. Yeah, I get 3 bottles of juice and a pack of coils. I get 6 bottles of juice a month and a pack of coils a month.
Yeah.
Pack of coils is 10 and 3 juices is $12.99. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that's $12.99. That's 24. That's £30 a month on vapes compared to like 500 on disposables, right?
Yeah.
But so that's wait, what did I just say? That was 34 a month. 12, 24, 34 £34 a month on. I get that equivalent of points, so it's like 349 points. Yeah, I've been doing that for a year. I went in. She went, "Do you know how many points you've got?" I went, "I don't know." She went, "You got £180 worth of points." I didn't even realize because every time you scan it, you get like nearly a fiver.
Oh wow! So
That's what I mean. It's really worth it. It's honestly, it's so worth it. Anyhow, blah blah blah. I went, "Oh sweet." So they had this deal on with the self juice, the ones I like. But this deal on just after Christmas where they do you 20 bottles for £20. They were £1 a bottle. So I got no, it was a deal they were doing. It was just a deal. Like they just had a mad deal on. It was some mad deal. I was like, sweet. So I got 40 bottles for 40 quid. And that lasted me like 2 months, 3 months, way more than that, like 4 months. I got that in like January and I only ran out like a couple of weeks ago. That was one of the, like, to say, what, it's a tenner per vape. And I was buying like 2 vapes a day. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's £120 a week.
Be a 2 mil tank, but you're only getting 1.5 mil out of it.
Well, the disposables, they die before the juice runs out.
Exactly.
That's how they do it. Because you got to remember that you can buy a vape that's disposable, but it's been sat on a fucking garage shelf for 2 months. And batteries degrade.
Have you seen the new ones they've got to get around the ban of 2 mil tank?
Why isn't my game working?
So now it's a bigger disposable vape with a massive bottom on it. And it's got loads of separate like 2 mil tubes in the bottom of the vape. So when you're done, you just take that one out and put it in. It's quite smart to get around the regulation because it's still technically a 2 mil tank.
I think they should be completely banned, the disposable ones. I think it's an absolute joke.
I agree.
We're all about being good for the environment, and we're throwing away lithium.
Yeah.
Like thousands of them.
One. So pod ones are all right. I think they're good.
No, the reusable ones, the ones like the smart, like the one I have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't condone it. You shouldn't vape, right? There's a lot worse things that go on in the world.
We didn't
but
even buy this. So, yeah, you get rid of the plastic and the coil.
Yeah,
It's
this
not
has a battery in it, and yeah, it's made of plastic, and it's not good for the environment. But I've had the same one for over a year, and it was 30 quid. Yeah. That's 2 days worth of vapes.
Yeah.
And it's lasted me a year.
Yeah.
Right. So if these setups, no wait, I need to change the graphics because yeah, oh my god, no wonder I'm. Why am I in AMD? I can't remember my graphics, Rob. I think full screen was disabled. That was on 50. Oh no, it wasn't. That's wrong. Border. Do I have border enabled? I don't, do I? No. Wow, look at this.
Because this is not loading
HDR.
your thingy one, so.
Virtual mirror. No. No.
You should probably turn MSAA off as well. Middle top, second to top.
I think I normally run that on.
Oh, it's meant to be one of the worst things for
Is it? Oh, okay. Anisotropic filtering, self shadows, all of these. Just don't want any of these. That can be on there. Min dynamic OD. I'll put that up to like 110. Quite like it a bit higher. Vertical sync, limit 130. I'll do 110. No wonder my game is struggling. Your stream looks shit.
That's all.
Sky and clouds. What do you have Sky and clouds on like?
I have most things on low apart from, you know, event and all that.
Event.
Because I think that's the one that makes the textures pop in and out, you know, as you're going closer to it. Maybe objects as well, but I don't know.
I think that is pretty. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Should over arms. Hide steering wheel. FSA SSR. That's looking like I used to have it. I'll probably have to quit now, won't I? Let's see if it remembers those settings. Who? Sorry about this, chat.
Red Bull announcement in an hour, by the way.
Max Verstappen's leaving.
No, everyone's like, oh, Horner's leaving, oh, Max is leaving. No, 100% it's just Perez getting a new contract. It's either that or it's, look at our livery. You know?
Yeah, something's happening. I'm telling you right now, something will be happening.
It'll be Perez getting a new contract.
Yeah, it'll be something like that, but it won't be a new livery. I highly doubt that.
It's not going to be Ocon going to fucking Red Bull, is it?
Max Verstappen going to Mercedes.
If Ocon went to Red Bull, I think Max Verstappen would go to Mercedes.
I'm calling it. Something's going to happen. Because isn't Adrian... Where's Adrian gone?
Ferrari. Well, not actually legit yet, but probably Ferrari.
So what are these setups then? Like, where they said they updated the setups.
Yeah, it should be all new. No, not Nürburgring. You don't want base one.
Is this a fixed setup or something? Nürburgring Sprint?
Orange, either one. But it'll have the slightly higher ride heights and stuff you need, otherwise you get damage.
Let's just see. Is that graphic stuff remembered?
But yeah, the setup should be more competitive now, apparently, the default ones. They're trying to take a bit of power away from the setup shops.
Have they changed the lights in here? Oh, they are a lot brighter. I can tell already. You could never see the lights in this thing.
Yeah, it's like washed out, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, look at that. I can see when it turns blue.
Have you noticed something as well? Like, crawl forward a little bit. Now iRacing, instead of just slamming the brakes, adds it gradually. So lift off the
Oh,
top.
yeah. Yeah, there's a massive update out, Bird, so we're testing out... Ooh.
Oh, it's Fried Eggman. Hello, Fried Eggman. I could murder a fry. I think I might do that tomorrow and I'll come some work. Get bacon, sausages, hash brown, might even get some mushrooms at the time.
This thing feels different.
I'll post you a link, Soaring Bird. Hold on. I have the link. Hopefully Stream Elements isn't here.
It might not work.
No, I'm modded, so it should be alright.
Tell you what, this feels nice.
Yeah, more drivable here now, probably.
I can see the shift lights.
The game looks very washed out. But I am colourblind.
Looks good to me, actually. It looks a lot better.
This will probably have a couple of clicks higher wing than you used to as well.
Probably not a bad thing, it's a Porsche.
It'll probably still be safer than setup jobs, but it shouldn't just be as understeery and soft, if that makes sense.
But if they've updated the setups, they've tested them at least.
This is iRacing we're talking about.
Yeah, but they should have. If they've said they've updated them, they can't.
This is the same one that updated the tyres for the Indy car, and then they run a series on week 1, and the first set of races, every driver that entered got DQ'd because it had the road regulations in it, which meant you had to change tyres, and because they're on ovals, they weren't allowed to change to the other compound tyres. So everyone got DQ'd in that split, in that session. Genius, yeah. But, I know the Mazda ones was built by a couple of people in the Discord I'm in, so I'm guessing they've gone around all the Discords, they've got staff in and all, which they do now. And then they ask like certain people to come help them see what's wrong with the fix and how to improve it.
Do the trees look better to you?
It looks more washed out. But...
Washed out? What do you mean? I have just changed my graphics settings like right down.
You've probably got too fast trees on still.
No, I've turned it off.
It does look less blocky.
Yeah, the trees look better somehow.
Yeah,
I don't really pay that much attention to them, but I just noticed like they look a little bit more like trees somehow.
Less PS2.
Yeah, a lot less pierced. I'm not bothered about that, but like it does help sometimes. Like when you, it does add to it a little bit.
But I know now you can't turn particle physics off, and even if you turn it off, it's not off. So there's still some like smoke and shit. I think that's to do with rain. I think that's how people were getting rid of a lot of the spray.
Oh yeah.
I think after like 10 meters away from your car, I think it then counted as particles, which is what people were glitching. So I watched some streamers, and they were like in heavy rain. There was no spray from like 10 meters to the car in front. So I'm guessing that's why I've done that.
Oh, look at this. Pit stop adjustment. Larger values. Front ARB, rear wing. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think you can do 1 or 2 if you're taking full fuel.
I'm not paying attention to that.
If you're taking tyres as well, I think it's slightly changed. But it's good because it means for the mega hot stints at Nord, you can add 1 more wing to it. You can make the front end a bit stiffer, and then when it goes like the track cools down, you can take them back off. You know what I mean? Because it used to be, once you had loaded this up and ran with it, that was it, right? So now you can adjust it to a track condition, which I think is really good. and it adds another layer of skill to it. Especially around here, when the difference between hot and cold temps is absolute seconds a lap.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you can add, when the track's really hot, you can add a bit more wing, make your car a bit stiffer, and it should bring the lap times down. You could regain that compared to the lap time you lost in the pits doing it, over a stint anyway. So you'd be looking at probably changing it twice, I imagine. So on 24 race, it normally starts really hot. So when it got night time, you'd probably take it a bit off, make it a bit softer, and then when the daytime comes back in, you'd add it back on.
I get you. Yeah, I like that. Off track?
Good change.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you hit a curb on the left earlier on.
No, it already gave me the off track for that, I swear.
Yeah, it's a bit further back.
This thing feels good. Until we get to this corner, which I can never do in this car.
No, because you can't trail brake around it. Well, the car can't trail brake around it.
Hate that car in that corner. This thing feels good. What's the speed going to be like, I wonder? .262, 263. It's very similar to the BMW. 264, 265. Yeah, one kilometer slower than the BMW. Wow, that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, massively. It was like 6 or 7 before, if not more. And this is iRacing setup as well.
That's nuts.
Remember, versus high note. So. Joey gone back to the Porsche then, has he?
Feels good. Feels good now. I like it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's horrible when they change your favourite car.
I'm not bothered. Like, I'll get used to it, but it's a bit annoying.
Things are starting to go back up, by the way. We're just waiting on race processing, Tokyo, and good old Frankfurt again. So I reckon within an hour.
Porsche feels good, Rob.
Nice.
This is base setup too. Fucking hell, this thing feels good. Really liking this. I feel like we should go and take the BMW on stock on their new setup. I feel like using the high might maybe ruined me.
Yeah.
We'll finish this lap chat and then we'll try that. Typical lift-off snap oversteer with Porsche through there.
Oh, this weekend's meant to be complete rain for F1. Nice. I've always struggled to drive Porsches, so I've never actually bought a Porsche at iRacing.
I've got a faster time in this on the Gesamtstrache than the BMW.
ACC Porsche put me off.
Oh, it's terrible in that game. It's really slow.
Oh, mate.
It's awful.
You get like 5 degrees too much slip angle. It's like, okay, you're dead. Okay, you're dead. It's like, come on. Again, it's one of them cars I imagine if you've got a stronger wheel, it'd be easier to drive, isn't it?
It's not. It's not easier to drive. It's just you get a little bit more information. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't make it easy. You just get more information. It's weird. It's hard to model like the weight. Yeah, it's hard to model the weight on the rear compared to the model being at the front. The model being on the front of a car where the wheels at the front. You know what I mean? More weight on the front where the wheels. It's simulating the steering at the front, as well as everywhere. But like, it's easier to model the weight on them when the engine's front engined compared to having like the engine further back.
It makes it feel like a giant pendant.
I hate it. It's so twitchy. No matter what setup you put on, it's just like very, 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 very hard to be consistent. Personally, I know like a lot of people really like it.
Yeah, same. Don't know. I'm more of a mid-engine, front-engine kind of guy. I think technically it does count as mid-engine, but it's clearly not. The newer one, the old one.
Oh yeah, the engine's pushed further in, but most like even the BMW, the engine's pretty much mid-engine. It's that far back in the. I didn't realise that until Billy told me about it.
This is test drive, mate.
This is test drive because the servers are down. We're just testing out all the updates and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go back in the BMW and try one of the new setups because I think I shafted myself and mine on. Oh, nice one, dude. Welcome, by the way. Make sure you hit that like and sub. Yeah, it's definitely not as fast. Obviously, I was running a lot less wing. Yeah, I'm really interested now to see what the BMW is like with
But it's good that the default setups look quick, which is good. We don't look as bad anymore.
Let's try W. Oh, whoops. Nice. That was a better experience than I thought it was going to be. Hold tight, chat, hold tight. BMW.
I just want to throw the Mazda around on wet tyres around Nord.
Won't be long. When do you think it'll come back up? like 5-ish.
Well, all the stuff's popping back up, so as long as it doesn't, Frankfurt doesn't break again.
Oh, I remember when it broke for like 2 days.
Oh, everything's back up apart from race results. So it's about to be soon. Oh no, Tokyo. Tokyo's down. So when Tokyo goes back up, race results.
They'll be drifting around, won't they? Tokyo! Ding, 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 ding. How to get copyrighted without playing music.
I don't think you get copyrighted from that impression, mate. Don't worry.
Wow. You know, I thought you were my friend. We'll just leave that in the past, shall we? Like your MX-5 times.
Yeah. That's the point. I need to delete the Garage 61 time. I'm resetting all the leaderboards.
Do you know I'm 3rd in the world in the BMW?
But it's now the old BMW, Joey.
Oh, still 3rd. I left.
Count anymore now.
I'm still 3rd. Still 3rd, chat. I'm still 3rd.
Don't count anymore now, mate.
Still does. I'm counting it.
How do
Right.
I reset
Please,
that?
please, please feel better. I'm begging you, game. Please don't ruin me. So, what? iRacing, Ringmeister, Endurance, Misano, Algarve, Sprint.
How do I reset the statistic?
So, what's the max fuel we can run now? We used to be able to do 110 litres, didn't we? Oh, 100 litres is max now in BMW.
I think it was 107, I think.
No, it was
Yeah, never mind.
110. It was 110, I remember. This setup don't look that much different.
Oh no, I said I'd reset them next week. I'll give them a week.
Let's see what this is like then. I hope it feels better than it did. Game feels really bright. Welcome everyone, make sure you hit that like button, please, and thank you. Wish my keyboard would escape, thank you. What was I going to do? Options, graphics. Where's brightness?
Top right, top right.
Oh yeah.
So you want to go brightness down and then gamma and contrast up. To add more colour. Might be a bit too much, but that's good.
Too much what?
Colour there now.
Let's see. I'm praying that they've not shafted me here. Wait. Look at the ABS and TC on this setup. It's the other way around.
Yeah. So they've changed the traction control parameters, haven't they, on GT3s? So I think when you're in an endurance, I think you'll be running more of the higher dry side instead of the low dry side. It's a lot more stable in the high mode.
Yeah, look at my trailing, bro. You see that trail right there?
Yeah.
Hello?
Comes down to the
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
You right?
They changed my BMW.
You changed your BMW.
No, they have changed my BMW.
They changed the Devo too, did they?
They've changed everything.
They've boxed it, so it weighs slightly less, has slightly less engine torque, and has slightly less fuel tank.
Is iRacing back up?
Not yet, but you can download the update.
It's on the download, 12 gig.
It shouldn't be too long to come back up because it's only Tokyo and then race results and then it's back. I reckon half hour to 3/4 of an hour maybe. So that'll go straight on board to do Mazdas. Mazda's in the rain at Nords, could not wait.
Mazda's in the rain at Nords, that's going to be fun. I'm up for some of that.
Me too.
It's going to be banned, mate. But yeah, Mazda's getting wet. Mazda's now rain friendly also.
And Porsche Cup too?
Yep, which I cannot wait to watch bottom split.
Oh, that's going to be
Can you imagine
fun.
no ABS in the rain? Fucking incredible.
Have you ever been to a Porsche Cup race?
I think I might have seen one at. I think they supported a wet race at Silverstone like 15 years ago. Or
They're marginally better than the bottom split in iRacing.
something.
And that's in the dry.
Yeah, I think did they support WEC in like 20?
Porsche Cup does British touring cars.
Yeah, it was this was years ago, but it's probably like half my life ago.
The last time I remember WEC being, I shot WEC in 20. I shot WEC when the 919 came out. I had the only photographs. They were like, "Don't go in the garage. You can't take photographs." And I was like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah, can't take photographs in the garage. There's no garage photographs permitted." So I start chatting to one of the technicians as he's walking down the bottom of the back of the pits. And I said, "You're going to need one of these." And I picked up one of the hospitality umbrellas out of the stand.
Yeah.
And him and I walked in together underneath the umbrella, and they didn't tweak that I was a photographer.
Yeah.
And then I was in the garage, and they just presumed that I was the photographer for the team, so I shot the hell out of the back of the 919. That's how I got my photos in 919.
Billy, promise me next time you're at the ring, you get a YouTube sticker for your car.
A YouTube sticker?
Well, your name.
Oh,
do you know why?
Why?
Because you know when you meet Misha again,
Yeah.
he will plug it.
Will he?
Yes. If you've got a sticker on your car, you know when he plugs it. And then you don't have to ask. Okay. There's no shills. I will be asking anyhow, because I'm fucking... I have zero...
Inhibition.
What's the word? Fucks.
Inhibition.
That's the one. Yeah, fucks.
0 F's given.
Yeah. That's mad. I watched the video, I was like, it's Billy! I was like, it's Billy! I couldn't believe it.
Have you seen the video?
I watched it, yeah. I was like, Billy! It's Billy!
What, you got a lap going round with it?
No, he was doing the car meet.
I won't go around with Misha. Misha's not got around in my cars.
He's the destroyer of cars, isn't he?
It's not that, it's just, like, Misha's a really nice chap.
Yeah, of course.
I've only met him a couple of times, he's a really nice guy. But it's...
He will rag the pit out of you.
No, it's not. He won't rag the crap out of the car any more than I will. That's not the problem. It's he doesn't know my car.
Yeah.
You know, and my concern for Misha is Misha's going to have a bad accident in a car that he hasn't done a shakedown with, he hasn't inspected, and he's driving somebody else's car. And I was talking to Joey the other night about this. It's bad enough that it's bad enough that all UK cars are not insured on a tourist lap at the Nürburgring.
But
right?
he pays, doesn't he? The thing for...
But he's still not insured. Like, if he has an accident and he hits somebody else, your insurance company has to provide third-party cover. And your insurance company will come back after you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you gave him the keys.
Yeah.
They won't go after him, they'll come after you.
I remember him crashing some geezer's car, and he ended up paying loads of money to get it repaired.
You don't know what the geezer had to pay, though.
He did, but liability for death on the Nürburgring is 10 million.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do if the worst comes to the worst?
Yeah.
And Misha can drive. I don't want to be knocking Misha. Misha can pedal. It's not Misha I worry about.
It's the idiot.
It's the idiot out in the rental who indicates that.
Yeah, this is test drive chat. Yeah, the servers are still down.
You know what I mean?
We're just testing out the
We've
updates.
all seen those videos.
On the track, you could trust them.
Yeah, well, that's called racing or track day.
Yeah.
You know, so I fear for Misha's future, if I'm honest with you. You know, I think it's a dangerous thing to do.
Well, it is. I think if anything ever happened, he's got a big enough support where bills and that could be crowdsourced, crowdfunded.
Yeah, but like, money's one thing. Remorse for a death or a serious accident.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you have to be you kind of have to be at one with yourself, though, don't you? When you're doing shit like that. When you're driving laps day in, day out, it must cross your mind that I might get in a massive accident.
Oh yeah.
No, when you're driving laps day in, day out, it should not cross your mind that you might. It's an eventuality. Yeah. It's an eventuality. Now, my concern, and like I say, I support Misha in what he does, but my concern for Misha is that somebody comes off worse.
Yeah.
And it's not a financial thing. It's a a psychological thing,
Yeah.
or the trauma of going through 2 or 3 years of fighting it through the courts with an insurance company, or fighting it through the courts with, you know, a medical company or something like that. That's my concern.
PD, you know what you want. It's a little early.
Rob,
I'm being bullied by my cat to pet her. He's like,
No, I'm saying she just jumped on my lap, but really she wants double OD.
yeah.
She can wait half hour. Couldn't you?
FOOOD.
No.
Yeah, FOOOD. Do you not know what FOD is?
FO. I'm so confused. My ADHD's kicked right in, chat. Right in.
So if I just start spouting fucking consonants at you, will it really do you in?
Nah,
I
I'm-
used to have a cat that could spell chicken.
Oh, she knows the T word that ends in F. Boom. She knows that. She knows
Rob?
so well.
BMW feels amazing.
Yeah, it is fixed, bro. It is iRacing default. See what your time is. It does look really nice and stable.
It's
Are you
really
in a
nice.
test server?
Yeah, you can test the new updates. Yeah.
It's test drive, bro. You have to download it and then do
I'm watching your stream and it's mega delays.
Is it?
Yeah, it's YouTube. YouTube's always mine's the same.
It's like 4 or 5 seconds normally, isn't it? Just like that.
And the rest, yeah.
Are you on live still? Because mine took a while to load up to live.
He's still in the pits.
Fuck off.
I don't think you're on
Oh,
live
okay.
then.
There's no way I'm still in the pits. I done a full lap.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me just make sure I've got it.
Billy's watching my stream from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm watching it now. You're coming down to Brideside.
Yeah. That's pretty much bang on because I'm pretty much still there. Yeah, it feels really nice with this stock setup. The Hymo ruined it. Look at my ABS, boys. It's on 2. I've not locked up
Yeah.
once.
I think they've dumbed down the ABS and made the TC more aggressive if you're not using a high number.
I've got full fuel as well. I had full fuel. Well, not full fuel, but half fuel.
Are you
Yeah, it feels-
you're on the N24 colours? You run 72, right?
I don't know. It was just whatever test drive gave me. Yeah, it's just to
it'll
live.
be the red and blue default test drive livery.
I just saw the red in the bonus and I wondered if you were running the 72 number.
Yeah, it feels worlds different compared to the setup I was trying to run,
Yeah.
which is quite
Not to
annoying.
change that much about it. It'll almost be worth like deleting most of the old setups then in that case.
Have you seen what you can do now, Billy? You can change the wing in a pit stop.
Really?
And
Yeah, and
you can
ARB.
change front ARB, rear ARB, and rear wing in a pit stop now. If you look at the bottom right.
Fancy.
And if you're
Yeah.
taking fuel and tyres, I think you get like one of them for free because it's like added into the time. Then the others will come afterwards.
Oh, that's cool.
So it means that like on Nord, when it's
Yeah,
like
your
start of the
60-second
race,
pit stop is 30-second pit stop or other.
yeah. But it means like you can start the race when it's hot on a slightly higher wing, slightly stiffer car, and then when you go into night time, you can just do it
Yeah.
over like 2 stints and them down to where you want your night time on to be. So it's pretty smart and clever. We're really good. That's one thing I've hated. So, oh yeah, you make a really aggressive setup for the perfect conditions, and it's absolute dog when the track's 40 degrees.
Do they do a Spa 24? They don't, do they?
Yeah, it's in July 16th or whatever that weekend is. And we'll have teams in this Discord if you're down for it.
They'll say you up for a 24.
Yeah, Billy, I'm definitely going for some endurance. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't done one since
Yeah,
Sebring.
what-
I
Next
did Nürburgring
weekend.
24. We came 9th.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I probably,
Yeah, there's Watkins next
Oh.
weekend.
I definitely do exactly what I've just done.
Oh yeah. Billy.
Way, everyone's laughing. I'm on YouTube. Don't get caught in the grass.
You're gonna beach it.
That's exactly where my truck car broke down.
Oh
What,
no.
YouTube corner.
My engine management lights come on.
I went through Brunchen the clutch in so that I didn't have to stop there.
That must be the most embarrassing thing. All the eyes on you.
Yeah, so I rolled up out of Brunchen and then pulled over on the opposite side of the concrete in between Brunchen and Ice Curve.
Welcome everybody. We're still waiting for the service to go up, but as of right now, the BMW's been changed, and I'm liking it. I tried it with my old setup and it didn't feel good though. So
It's nowhere near as bumpy as Better Corsa.
I've turned off head movement though, so my head's just like locked to the car.
ACC, so have I, but ACC is like I've been driving it all morning. I've had a good stream this morning actually, but
I always just miss it. Every time I've clicked on your stream this week, you've been going right. So I'm gonna stop. I know every time.
I did ring you straight away.
I know I was.
But you were obviously giving me the cold shoulder.
I was
in a huff that, yeah.
I was making quesadillas.
Quesadillas, fancy.
I love it. Get some.
Sending me straining pictures of the toilet, weren't you?
I did send you a very good strain. Yeah, it was a good strain that. Right, so I've got
many more, and I'm going to police.
It is much, and it's like I wouldn't be surprised if there was a silent update to ACC where they took some of the bumpiness out.
I don't think they're going to do much to it now. I think they're all. Done. I think they're all hedging their bets now on Evo. I hope it's as good as they said it's going to be, and I'm praying that they're using
I thought that was going to be a photographic version of AC then.
No, because that's so ACC runs on Unreal, which is not Kunos. Yeah, they've always used to run on Kunos, their own engine.
Yeah,
I think we discussed this the other day. But ACC runs on Unreal Engine, so it's really hard to have the same characteristics that AZ had, i.e. the force feedback, the feeling of the physics. You know what I mean? The track mesh.
Realism.
Yeah. ACC looks unbelievable. I think it's the best looking sim you can.
Yeah.
However, it drives.
I personally think that, and I own it and I've never set it up.
I know what you're going to say.
I know what you're going to say.
Mobility 2.
Yes, I knew it.
But that's actually the exact same engine as the one before. What was it called?
What were we saying? Sorry, AMS.
Yeah. AMS2 is the same engine as right down to the menus as Project Cars 2.
Yeah, it's R Factor in it. It's R Factor engine that. Oh, is that? No, it's not. No, is it?
No.
Is it?
No, AMS2. If you put Project Cars 2 and AMS2 together, layouts, monitor setups are all the same. So they've either just copied the homework or they've just bought the code. I'm pretty sure it uses the MAD engine.
Yeah, it does. It's got the logo when you log in, doesn't it?
Does it? Like I say, I bought it and I never set it up.
Yeah, they. You know why that game was so bugged?
I was told that they're from Latin America or something. They can't get an awful lot of stuff for it.
Well, yeah, a lot of the reason it felt terrible to drive was because they accidentally released it with 2 physics modes for the tyres.
Right.
And it took them like a year to notice that the tyres were running on like 2 separate calculations,
right.
Effectively.
Well, I might try it again then, because I tried to set. I never got past setting up triples.
Yeah.
So I've never raced it.
It's meant to be better now, but I don't really want to download 140 gig to find out, you know.
I've got gig down and gig up. I hate to show off, but it's like I
wish I did.
I just did a 12.9 gig of an update in 3 minutes. It's like
that'd take me all night. I'd have to leave it open.
No, 780 meg a second.
Madness, mate.
780 megabits a second. 78 megabytes a second. I was downloading it.
Have you seen the track temp, Rob? That they want us to race on 46.1.
Oh, jeez.
Why are they doing that?
Is this default?
What's this? Wait. Have you seen this? Power adjust 0.00%.
Yeah,
What's
that's
this?
normal. That's normal.
Has that always been there? I never noticed that.
So if you get bopped, you can test for setups on the bop for events.
Have you ever seen the restrictors for bop?
No.
But
Might see if I can find a photo of the restrictors.
it's just air intake normally, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
but
just-
like on a 4-inch pipe, they're like
Yeah.
32 mil.
Yeah, I know that's how NASCAR. That's how they restrict the pipe.
Yeah, there's like I've got photos of the AMG ones,
Yeah.
like 2 4-inch pipes on the front of the plenums, and then 2 30 mil. It's like 20 pence piece restrictors in the middle of the
Yeah.
4-inch pipe. I'll see if I can post that to your Discord.
Oh, you're so loving today, kitty. It's almost like it's food time, isn't it?
What are you using for the heart rate monitor?
The Huawei, is it not on? Shit. I just remembered.
No, I see something beating. I figured
No,
it was a heart rate monitor.
it is. It's just not. You just reminded me. I haven't turned it on. So I use my watch on broadcast mode,
Okay.
and then
And do you have to have a specific watch, or is it?
no, you can use any watch, and then you get an app.
Oh, cool.
It's called Hype Rate, and then all I do is, I don't know if it's just done it automatically. Normally it doesn't. No.
Got you.
So what I got to do is stop session. I've got to stop this because right, and then I do connect Bluetooth.
I'm gonna go feed the cat. I'm back. Come on.
I was thinking you should have one because you've got a watch, haven't you? And then I start it on my watch.
Yeah, but I
connect
bet
it.
you Apple doesn't allow anybody connected to the bloody heart rate monitor bit on it now in Apple. You know,
Probably, mate. That's true. Actually, I never thought about that. Okay, so that's connected, and then I just go here, and then it uses the same URL address. Obviously, it changes the, and then yeah, it should pop up now. It's done. Thanks for that. You reminded me to set that up. Completely forgot.
There you go. Quite cool.
Right, I'm gonna fiddle with this setup. So 5087. What's this on? That's on there. D4, 4, 1.6, D2, D3.
Is Navara free? We're meant to be getting 2 tracks, aren't we?
Hmm?
We're meant to be getting 2 tracks with the update.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Saxon Ring and Navara. Somebody said to me Navara was free.
I don't know. It should be in the logs. Do you know that every time you sneeze, you have just sneezed? Oh my God, that's wisdom chat.
Wow. If a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear it?
Yeah, it definitely feels different.
Does it?
Cars, yeah, like a lot different.
I always found it to be understeery, and by
So
understeery, I mean it just felt sticky on the front rather than understeery, if that makes sense. It felt heavy on the front.
They've reduced the weight,
Right.
so it's a bit better in the corners, but they've reduced the torque, so it's not as fast on the straights.
Right.
But as of right now, it just feel good. Obviously, I'm running, and they reduced how much fuel, like max fuel. It doesn't really bother me, but yeah, they changed a few things with it. Like, the setup that I was running doesn't work anymore. Put it that way. It's very, very, very sketch. Like, it just does not feel good at all.
What doesn't? Oh, I mean.
Saying the BMW with the Hymo, pretty undrivable.
What's the second screen in the Beamer? Is that rear view mirror?
Yeah, but I can't afford it apparently.
It's
What
so
was optional?
aggressive on a frame. Mad.
I run it all the time. I turn them on and everything.
Yes. They've got the change for series. Global Endurance Concept Tour, 24 hours of Daytona.
I'm getting a lot of stutters right now.
I noticed that. And the thing is, you're not dropping frame rate, and
I know,
your
it's very annoying.
is quite low as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, it doesn't move. I've got it like low set.
Have you got a Google? You got a Chrome open or anything?
Yeah, possibly. I'll check.
I multi-stream, and I find that if I open Chrome, it
Dead.
pages out like a bugger.
Yeah, anything like it's dead instantly with Chrome.
Close that.
Which means I can't run pop-out chat. So I have to look at my iPad. I moved my iPad this morning to the left. Really weird because I'm used to it being on the right. So I have to. So at least I'm looking towards the camera when I'm reading YouTube chat.
Why is my English so shite? How do I put loads instead of lads? I'm sorry.
It's fat fingers.
Honestly,
Fat fingers.
the last couple of years I just can't type without making loads of mistakes.
Was that a big freeze?
No?
Your YouTube stream's just gone.
Is it dying?
Back now.
Oh, I've got 0.1% drop frames. There's something's happening.
Could it be your CPU?
Probably not.
If you're running all streaming and all that kind of stuff.
No, I highly doubt it.
What
So,
processor you got?
i5 13th gen running at 5.5 gigahertz.
No, you should be alright then. Is
Yeah.
it overclocked?
It's at 20% right now. No? The only thing that's... Graphics cards at 40%, CPU's at 28%.
Does iRacing still only use one core? Can't remember if they changed.
No. It's using a lot more than one core. Trust me, if I turn the settings up, my CPU will be chugging.
Yeah.
It's server side, it's not my side. If I go on, like...
You're not on a server.
I am, because it's running through their UI.
He's on test.
I'm on test servers.
No, test drive is just local.
No, it isn't. Not when they're doing this. That's why you have to join it through the site. It's not.
Yeah.
You can't get on your local servers
No, because iRacing isn't up at the minute.
That's what I mean.
Local.
That's what I mean.
No, test servers
it's not. It's not. Rob, I'm telling you, it's not.
Sure it is.
Why do you think? Why do you think you have to select the car on the track? Yeah, because if it was normal test drive, Rob, I'd be able to select the car and the track in game. I have to select what car and what track I get to load. I'm 99% sure it's.
And he has a latency. And he has a latency graph that's showing latency. Your system tray, your system info tray will show you that you're communicating. You can't run them in the set of course of competition. No wrong. Because running those curves is the right way to do it.
Oh, sorry, yeah. The test servers go online.
Yeah.
Pardon? I'm sorry.
It shouldn't.
I'm sorry, my gigabit download Wi-Fi
you
to Discord
test
didn't
drive
quite
when
hear
you're
that
offline.
clearly. Was that an apology?
No,
Sorry,
it
what?
wasn't.
What?
It
Sorry,
wasn't.
what?
Because it's normally offline. Because they switch it when it is down. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's I know normally test drives on local,
I'm sorry.
but when the servers are down, it's on their side.
Sorry about that. I wanted to put
Technically,
you
we're
like
both right.
Oh, here we go.
My argument was that when the servers are down and you get to test drive the new updates, it's not on your local server.
Yeah.
That's a normal test drive is. Yeah, you know, like
Agreed. I'm with him.
you can tell though it's not local.
That's why I was questioning the stutters. Is it? Like, you know what I mean?
Some serious redraw as well. It's like you're about to do a qualifier lap of Bathurst. That's the view coming down the Conrad.
Try and get it as close to the line as possible.
I still love like the stuff around Bathurst. You're only allowed to take a certain amount of beer on the day per person. So like we're 2 weeks
Bathurst
beforehand.
rock. Yeah, they bury it in the ground.
Yeah, they're going to bury it around the track.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 1 can an hour or something? It's like 24 cans per
It's 5 litres per person.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or 7 litres per
So
person.
people with just like loads of random mounds in the
They just,
ground
they
where
just go
someone's
bury
buried
it in the
them.
ground before, yeah.
Oh, genius. That's the most fucking Australian thing you could do, isn't it?
One of the drivers bought one of the houses on the Conrad.
That's,
Came up for sale about 4 or 5 years ago and he bought it. And he has a big party afterwards in the house.
that's good. I want to, if I ever get mega rich, I want to buy the house, you know, in Imola. What was it, on the last 2 or 3 corners? The house perched right on the edge of the track.
You could keep Imola as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I would love it. Imagine waking up to a V8 flying around the track.
Just go live in Nürburgring for half the money.
There's some beautiful places in there, but we were looking at going
And they're cheap.
COVID years, man. I lost like 80 quid then. We'd booked for the expo,
Yeah.
and yeah, we lost all that money from Airbnb and shit. Crazy.
We were
like
out there in
proper-
2012 looking at 4 beds for 50,000 euros.
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah. 4 bed in Barbado was 57 grand. We were like, there must be. We actually walked away because we were like, there must
Oh,
be.
yeah.
The local estate agent is a repairman in his spare time because he has so little houses to sell.
Ugh.
Because up in Germany, a lot of people lease, like France.
Yeah.
They don't buy houses. So how, like he showed us, we gave him about a month's notice, and in 3 days he showed us 4 houses.
Yeah.
That's all that was in the area.
I would love to have a garden that backed right out to the track. Love it.
You don't even need to garden near it. You can hear it from fucking
Well, I'd want to
60
see it as
miles
well.
around. It's that fucking long.
If I can hear it, I definitely want to see it. Otherwise, it would piss me off.
I can hear Silverstone
That's cool. The
every day
Northampton,
bar,
eh?
every day bar
Northampton.
Formula. Oh, I'm Silverstone.
Yeah.
Every day bar bar Formula 1 week. Can't hear a damn thing of Formula 1 week. P1 Championship's louder than Formula 1.
And that's when they've tried to make it louder for the fans, F1, haven't they? They've
Yeah.
like boosted the sound to try and make it louder.
Yeah.
That just shows how efficient their engines are, isn't it? When you think about it.
Yeah.
Still 1.6 sack of crap that isn't wasting any through.
They just turn the noise into downforce, don't they?
Yeah.
Anything that comes out the back is designed to make the car stickier.
Oh, good old Red Bull double blown exhaust, crazy. Never forget that. And what else did they do? They done it where was it the blown exhaust? What was the one where yeah, I think it was that, where it kept the turbo up, didn't
It basically just like
it fed air back over the back of the
it?
fusion.
Yeah. Because I remember you could hear it was all when Sebastian Vettel was running it. It was almost like
Yeah,
he
it
had
kind
his
of
foot on the
farted
throttle.
when
yeah,
you
it just sounds like
off.
massive TC cut.
Yeah. It was like he had a foot on the throttle. Crazy.
Please stop stuttering in mud curve.
Yeah, you're
I'm getting mad stutters.
Yeah, it's like one every few seconds. It's probably because the servers are going up again.
Yeah, they're definitely doing something right now.
Yeah. They're probably putting this down, if that makes sense. I'll let you know when my iRacing's back is orange. It means it's back up then. Yeah, Tokyo's still down. It's the only other thing apart from that. And race results processing is unstable. So it's probably that.
Somewhere there's a SQL database being updated
Mm-hmm.
with open files enabled.
I just want to drive my Mazda in the rain. Come on.
Yeah,
What
I'm
do
up
you
for a
mean?
bit of that. Is
What do you mean?
Talladega still going as well, the Mazdas?
Yes, I haven't got that though, so I'll be doing that today. I'll be waiting for Daytona. Do you know
Do
why?
some
Do
truck.
you know why I think they're doing that? By the way,
No.
look in clips and highlights. I think it's. I reported this issue and said they're looking into it. So I think they've put MX5 on super speedways all week, so they can try and get more data from it. Because I think it's to do with the banking and connection. But yeah, look at that in clips and highlights. It is atrocious, mate. I got scammed.
Which was pretty.
Yeah, I genuinely think it's to do with that. Because obviously it was connection based, because he moved back a little bit. But it shouldn't do that.
I'll never forget the time. It was a couple of years ago now. It might have been during COVID, but I was getting glitches like hell after an update, and somebody said, "Have you done a Windows update?" And I was like, "Ha! Windows update? What do I need to do a Windows update? A Windows update's never done anything for me in 25 years." And the Windows update fixed it. It was a SQL. It was a it was a SQL update that needed to be done for the. They changed the database structure.
Yeah, no,
I was like, Windows update, come on! I might as well go and walk around the house backwards, singing, saying the Lord's name of prayer in vain or something, you know.
I was
Windows
so happy
update.
that I only had
You
a
asked me to play the Beatles album backwards, you know what I mean? It was like, what the hell? Windows update. Oh crap, the Windows update fixed it.
Yeah, don't forget to, if ever you're doing an endurance event, don't forget to pause that for 7 days, by the way.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest things you need to do during an endurance event. I know 3 or 4 people that have gone Windows update and then just automatically restart the computer like, excuse me.
That's all awful, man.
Right, we've got down to 642. So definitely still pacing the stock setups.
But that's higher wig as well, probably. And on a 46-degree track, remember?
Yeah, but 46-degree track temp is just a warm June day out there.
Oh, fucking horrible to drive in.
It's about normal for a sunny day at Nürburgring.
I couldn't
Well,
believe
we
it.
we were probably getting higher than that temps when I was out for the track day the other day. It was 22 degrees.
Did you do the stint where the track shot up like 15 degrees in half hour on the 24-hour one? It was horrible. It was literally, you had so little grip, it felt like your tyres never warmed up, if that makes sense.
I did the second stint. They put me in the car at first because the guy who was meant to be going out first didn't turn up. And then the last minute, just during qualifying, he turned up, so I jumped out of the car and he did qualifying. It was a good bunch of people. I'm not going to say a bad thing about them. I literally got, if you want to do a drive, there's a team that's looking for something. I was like, right, fair enough. 2 of them were in Bolivia and one of them was in New York. And the guy from New York didn't turn up for his first stint. He was late back from getting back from work. The second guy didn't have a license. His license didn't qualify him to do endurance racing. The third guy did his stint. It was dark. So basically the first guy didn't turn up. The second guy tried to get in the car. He didn't have the license. The fourth guy got in first, effectively, and did the first stint for an hour. And then I triple stinted, and then he got in and did 2 stints because the third guy's license wasn't qualified. Then the guy who was meant to be in second did it, and he did it at night, and was about 15 seconds, 20 seconds a lap slower.
Yeah.
And didn't want to do it again after that, so he basically became like a spotter. And then I got in, and I think I did a double, then somebody did a single, then I did a double. And then I went to bed just after midnight when the server crashed and threw me back from P2 into P7 in the garages.
Oh, that's fucked.
And I went to bed about half 12,
BMW's
and I woke up at
changed.
6 a.m. and my Discord was
It's
full of
lighter, it's got less
3
torque.
a.m. up when can you
and
come back? Can
it's
you come
not the
back?
same.
Of course, I was asleep.
They've changed loads. The logs are in the
And
server if you want to check
basically
them,
the guy
Stan.
had done 5 or 6 hours single stint. We'd done a
What a
6-hour stint, yeah, because no one else wanted to do it. And then I got into triple stints. He did 2, then I did a triple. He ended up doing 1 stint more than me, but we basically turned into a 3-man team. And then 3 hours before the end of the race, we realised that the guy was late for the first stint. The guy in New York.
Hard to tell yet. It's definitely different though. I'm not sure. It's
Not done enough
slower, so
laps for us to qualify in P. We were in P10, and we were trying to get back up again. And I got up to P6, and then he came in and he had to do a stint, and he dropped us back down to P10, and then I got us back up to. Then the guy did the last lap, got us back up to P9.
Yeah, we run teams in this Discord. I'll tag you in. You should be able to, if you scroll down, triple caution racing.
Oh.
Yeah, we run events, but we don't normally go like try hard sweaty mode, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Slow and steady habit. We don't go there for much the social aspect of the actual racing. Like, it's really cool. I'm glad that the environment has like stayed the same over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So we kind of try and run like mixed iRating. We don't just put the highest people in the highest car, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I think in my entire stint, in the entire 24-hour race, and in the stints I had, I think I had 6x throughout my entire time in the car on this track.
No, you're welcome. I tagged the role, and you've got the role, so whenever I put up a new event, I'll see it.
I remember my first endurance race. I was that like steady. I was consistent on pace. Like I wasn't as fastest as everyone there.
Yeah, I'm not the fastest. I know
But,
it's
like,
fast, but I'm not super fast.
I know for the first 2 stints, I didn't get a single off track. I was so happy. I didn't get a single X the whole time until like the end of one of my stints. Someone rear-ended me going into the pits. Like,
Yeah,
that
I remember
was me.
that.
I got 2 1X and a 4X. I was absolutely.
I was raging. Like I didn't have a single off track. I didn't have a single like moment where I like went off track or like span or anything. And then I was so buzzed. I was saying, and I was like, oh, that's been some really good stints. Coming into the pits at the end, like the last of one of my stints, really late at night, like 10 o'clock, boom, rear-ended, boom. Oh.
So my safety rating the following day, my safety rating was 499.
Yeah.
And I went and did a Porsche Carrera Cup race.
Boom.
And I had a 12x in it was Nürburgring.
Yeah.
And I'd done 7 hours or something with 6x or 8 hours with 6x. And I did 1 race, 3 laps, and I had 12x. And lost 0.85 from rear ends, contacts. You know, not like not stuff I could manage. You know what I mean?
Because safety rating's done, it's a multiplier through the classes, and then it's done by your last incident per 1,000 corners. So on Nord, that's like what, 7 laps? You know what I mean? So if you have 7 bad laps on the Nord, your iRating gets absolutely sharp.
Yeah. Well, in 2 days, I went from 4.99 to 2.85.
Jesus Christ.
2 days of streaming. 2 days of streaming, 4.99. Because obviously I was racing a license in nearly. I was in a 3,000 split.
Yeah.
And the first race I had, it was 12x. I was like, you know.
And it multiplies as well. So if you have bad race, bad race,
just
bad
like,
race.
go home. You know.
Yeah. Well, I've been there. Don't you worry.
I'm going to get demoted to B license at the end of this week as well.
It's not a bad thing though. The only thing you'll miss is F1. the
Yeah,
only thing
and
A
IMSA.
rating at the minute. So.
And IMSA.
IMSA's B, isn't it?
No, I thought IMSA was A.
Sure, it's B. Or it might be because I was above 4.0 actually. That might be why I can see it.
Yeah.
It might be A though.
The iRacing logs are in which channel, Rob?
iRaining.
iRaining in that channel.
And go up a
Rob
bit.
put a link in.
Yeah, I've done it this morning. It's a bit of a read though. I have just copied the link, but will that give me the... Oh, I can do it.
Rain in the Cup cars is going to be interesting.
I cannot wait.
That's going to be interesting.
I was in a lobby, you know when rain first come out, I was in the top split of GT3s around Nord. Like, literally like 10k I ratings, all the way down to 7k I rating. And even that with 3 laps, only one person survived. So you take the ABS out of it, it's going to be a right laugh.
And no aero. Is that the
Yeah,
most thing?
exactly,
No aero.
yeah.
They have a wing, but it's flat.
Yeah, so is the other Porsche. I just driven it. It feels good. The other Porsche got a load of changes too.
And traction controls have been massively updated, so you might have to run higher.
You're too tight on that entrance.
Yeah, I know. I hate that entrance.
You need to be
Oh,
over to the right more. Stay over to the right to the last minute and cross over the top. What's Stan saying about extensive updates in GT3?
He said 992 Cup car, but GT3s have had some changes. They're trying to bop it again, make it more balanced. But the Mustang and Corvette will be meta for a few weeks.
Yep, more than likely.
They keep it a bit. They'd rather a bit be too good for a little while than be too bad, otherwise no one buys it.
Yeah, exactly. It's always the same, right?
Yeah.
It's like when the Audi Evo came
what
out.
car was it? I think it was the old Corvette when that came out. It was absolute dog GT3, so everyone stopped buying it.
No worries, Stan, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It was so bad. It came out like Daytona like that season, and it was so slow.
Yeah, I
Like-
remember that.
Oh. So yeah, they kind of make it a bit better, and then they trim it off over the first.
Buyme.com.
Huh?
www.buyme.com.
Give us your money. You want to be fast? You pay.
Comes at a price.
Yeah, I've got a bit of work tomorrow and Thursday, so I might treat myself on Monday to a Mustang. Tempted.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Mustang when we get back in.
I'm going to get a Corvette.
So it's official now, the Beamer is now the oldest GT3 on the circuit.
Is it?
Crazy. Yeah.
The
Well, the
Evo will
ones
be
that-
out soon then.
Officially run anyway. 'Cause obviously
It's
the
an
McLaren,
Evo packed with, isn't it?
that will take probably a year or two, I wouldn't be surprised.
Comes out next year, doesn't it, in real life, so
Yeah.
sometime this year.
Although iRacing were pretty quick on getting the new Ferrari, so it must have been working with them beforehand. One thing I still think they should update, if they really need to now, is the F3 car. It's 10 years old.
They have.
No, it was in the new model.
I swear they did more updates to it I was reading before.
No, it's still running the one with the little alien side pod off coming up the back. It's 2014. Yeah, you know, like the little like turbine booster kind of thing on it, isn't it? Oh, Joey! Oh.
Dare intake restrictor, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Joey! Can't park there, sir. This is a
Can't.
racing circuit.
You can actually, I have done.
Oh,
There's,
My wheels
there's
going,
hardcore to
no.
his right hand side where if he turns to the right, there's hardcore and a Marshall post. You can actually park there. That's exactly where I parked them again.
Right.
Perez has announced a 2-year deal, so that's all it was.
Right, what should we test drive next? Something funny.
You should be able
Take
to
a NASCAR truck around the ring.
Stay less fun.
Oh, your stream's just died. Oh, no, mine's back.
Oh, it is dying. What's it doing
I still
today?
got you.
I think it's because I went black screen.
Yeah, it's a bit of a delay, but I still got you a black screen.
So yeah, Checo has got another 2-year extension. So that I was really hoping they would signing Ocon just to see Verstappen's reaction to that. That'd be hilarious.
Well, should we drive?
Let's not talk about Formula One at this time of night. I'll go to sleep.
Oh, I've got some even better news for you. Canada's meant to be an absolute shit show this weekend, the weather.
What should we drive,
Really?
chat? We need to try something else. Oh, pardon me.
Mazda in the rain around North.
I can't put the rain on, can I?
Oh no, you can't.
You silly dude.
Mazda Ren North is just a hoot anyway.
It is. It's my second favourite track for it. First is obviously Daytona Road.
Daytona, drafting the bugger out of it.
Oh mate, unbeatable. I honestly.
Have you seen the real races?
Yeah, man, I love them. I absolutely love them.
Epic.
They're all dragging the brake because they're not allowed to fully push, so they have to bump
Yeah, you're
them
not allowed
instead.
bump. They banned bumping 2 years ago, didn't they? You're allowed bump once and that's it.
But then they get away with it because if they're in a long train, they can say, "Oh, I didn't bump him. I had my brakes on it. It was the guy behind bumping me." So that's why they drag it now. They still bump each other. Genius. It's like, look at the telemetry. I was braking. I wasn't trying to bump him. It was the car behind bumping me. And then he blamed the car behind that. And then, you know what I mean? I love it. If I won the lottery, I'd buy a Mazda seat just for Daytona. I wouldn't care. It could be $250,000, $500,000, give me $1 million. I don't care. I'll pay it. It's all the reason I love Daytona is because it does not matter about your position until the last lap. Then you want to be fourth or fifth if it's bunched up. Especially with the new slipstream, it's like what 2.2 seconds now in the Mazda, which is mad. Everyone is like, oh, 1.4 seconds is too much slipstream. So iRacing's like, okay, we'll make it 2.2 seconds instead then. So okay, thank you. It's really hard to run away in a Mazda.
Adam Christodoulou is in France watching tennis. I was like, are you home yet? He's like, no, I'm watching tennis. It's at court number 9. In court number 9.
Come on, iRacing.
Stade Roland Garros in Paris, France.
French Open, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My missus is now. She's a big
Can't stand anymore.
bat and ball. That's what I call it.
Going to go for a
Bat and
wee
ball.
I call it
He takes 3 weeks off to watch the bat and ball every year.
Bat and ball. Yeah, I'm just going for a whip.
Table tennis. Now that's a jam, mate. Very good at table tennis. Incredibly good at table tennis. One of my good mates was at one age, I've forgotten which age, but he was like UK champion. So he basically he taught me up good enough to be able to rally with him, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And how to put spin on. So just say like maximum spin whenever you can, like make it as awkward as possible. I had some great like matches. Yeah, he was full on. Like he had like they built an extension on his house just so they could put like table tennis tables, you know, like bar and that. Yeah, it's crazy. Which is tell me off though, because remember you can't touch table, can you? And I used to always put my hand on the table when I was leaning in for a shot. Can't do that apparently.
I don't know. It's far too physical for me.
Oh, it really is. It's like squash. It's you sweat like a pig playing table.
Somebody's throwing a milkshake over Nigel Farage.
Oh, I saw that.
The
Good.
photo is a diamond. The fella who took that photo is getting paid a feckin' fortune for that. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
It's a mint photo.
That blonde chick, isn't it?
Absolutely mint. Yeah. With the big arc of milkshake where she's just
yeah.
it's like
The funny thing is though, the Conservatives in a way are right.
it's so good. It's so good. I actually wonder whether she tipped him off. Because the shutter speed is really high
Yeah.
and Farage is in focus. He's in perfect focus. And so is she.
Have you seen the new polls though that they put out afterwards now where he's running? They reckon that Conservatives might only win 140 seats. Because he's going to take seats off of Conservatives and give effectively more leeway to Labour, which I think is funny. When it's like they're effectively the right-wing Tory, well, even more right-wing than the right-wing Tory.
Yeah.
But he just runs to any party that will take him, you know?
Yeah.
Well, so this is
That's
like,
a really good photo.
yeah, this is like the 8th or 9th party he's taken over before an election.
I think he's been tipped off that was going to happen. Because even the cup's in focus.
Yeah, I've got no idea about camera work, so I'll just take your word for it. I do understand though,
if you were going to pop a photo,
yeah.
you know, like like it's the lap of the gods if you get 80% of the photo in focus. Yeah. The only thing that isn't in focus in this photo is the milkshake.
Yeah.
And the shutter speed is so high. There's no blur on the hand. There's no blur on the cup. There's no blur on him. It's only the milkshake that has motion blur to it. And it's really high because it's caught the droplets.
Yeah.
So that tells me they were tipped off. The f-stop's right for the distance. The blonde-haired woman in the foreground's in blur. The guys in the background are sharp enough so the distance is right. It's metered right. Shutter speed's right. The assailant is in focus. Her hand's in focus. The cup's in focus. Yet the guy behind her, who has a phone in his hand, is out of focus. So it means it's been metered for her distance. He either knew it was coming or he heard the conversation before she chucked it. I think he knew it was coming. I hope he made a lot of money out of it.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's a month today, actually, isn't it? 4th of July.
It is, yeah.
Gonna wear my red t-shirt. I'm gonna get some smoking beers, and then I'm gonna watch the election night all night. Cannot wait to watch them go. Oh, rah, 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 rah. It's Labour's fault. It's Labour's fault. Oh. Sorry, I've worked in a lot of sectors which have been absolutely pillaged by the Tories in the last 15 years.
I blame the Donald.
I worked in the care sector, and I went from actively improving people's lives to just about sustaining them due to all the cuts in the care sector.
Yeah, it's not on, is it?
It fucked me up, mentally killed me, mate. Like, oh, sorry, we can't do that anymore. You've lost 300 quid a month, you know?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, here, take £5 to go out for the day. Oh, but he's got to buy you food and drink. It's like, can't even buy himself food and drink for either. We had do you remember when Jeremy Hunt was like secretary of like is it health secretary or something?
I try and forget it, to be honest with you.
He sent a letter to our company because we got like awards, and he was saying how good we were and how amazing we all are and all this. My main boss sent a bitchy one back saying, "Yeah, no good to you." You know what I mean? Like proper laid into him for like 2.5 pages. I thought it was genius. We basically got an award because we had managed to not cause too much aggro with a lot less money, effectively. Yeah, they changed all like the sign like it used to be you would select clients you wanted that were good for your service and you had all the qualifications for. I mean, but then the Conservatives changed it where they
Oh, we're not talking
advertised.
politics, are we? What have I come back
No,
to?
no, I'm talking technically advertised for clients. If you didn't bid on a certain amount of clients a certain amount of time, you got your funding. So it went from being adults with learning disability to taking on elderly. We weren't ready for it.
I was actually talking about the photograph of Farage getting the milkshake. I think the photographer knew it was going to happen. Because it's bob on in shot.
You better be voted though, Joey. One more time.
I'm voting.
Good.
For
Don't care
absolutely
who for,
for
as long as you
nobody.
vote.
I'm voting for myself.
Imagine. Let's cross them all off. Joey.
Do you remember the film Brewster's Millions?
Yes.
Where he started a party called None of the Above.
Genius. Have you seen what one of the Tory candidates tried to trick? They get him done for election fraud. So he knows that Conservatives aren't going to win the seat. So he's created a new club called the Labour Club. So he made social media posts saying Labour for Britain, and it's got a massive red background in his face. And he did the same for Reform. So he put a background of Reform for Britain or whatever it is, and it's got a picture of him in the blue background looking like he's acting for Reform.
Changing subject slightly.
Yeah.
Joey, have you got white socks on?
Yeah.
They look like two pigeons leaning against the A-pillar of your Beamer, of your Porsche. Like two white turtle doves propped up against the A-pillar on the screen.
Please
I've not looked. I've not looked because I've changed car. Does it look funny?
Glue some washers onto the toe bits. They look like you've got two little things on your feet.
I haven't got any washers left, Rob.
You fuck off. You got hundreds of bastards. I saw your bag.
I've got a big bag of Thomas Graham washers and nuts and bolts, don't I, Rob?
Post into Discord, hang on.
You never have enough washers and bolts and nuts and screws and...
God, no, I have a drawer full of them.
Exactly. I have a room full of them.
There shouldn't be ABS on the cup car. There won't be ABS on the cup car. And that's why I missed that part. Because that's the whole point of the cup car.
Stick it in screenshots.
I'll have a look in a sec.
If there is currently, it might be a bug. No, don't worry, mate. There's like a million Porsche all called the same, isn't there? But yeah, TC's been changed, so you might have to run higher now, judging what we looked at earlier. It might be up 1 or 2 clicks. What monitor have you got?
It's square, it's 27 inch.
I meant Billy.
What triple was having
Oh, I'm sitting here and watching it on a 77-inch OLED.
It'll make sense why it's so bright. Like mine's on max brightness, but even that's like another level.
I'm sitting here and watching it on a LG C3.
What do I look like in 77 inches? Because I can't even push 5.
Huge!
Huge! Yo, Stan.
I'll
Can't
give
believe I
full-
want
I'll
you
give
as a
full
fan.
screen, hang on a second.
Yeah, that's a cracking looking TV.
Yeah, it's alright.
I've just so I don't have a TV. That's what I think of a PC. I've just got like a 34
Got it for
ultra wide.
I got it in February for £2,000 in Costco.
Jesus.
Like £4,000, and they were just going. The C4s are about to come out. You won't see this. This won't show you scale, but
iRacing's back
Hello,
up.
Perry. It's back up.
Is that? They just loaded me into optional update, so it's up.
I'm doing the Amco trick. I'm riding the barrier.
Bye, Joey Stream. Nice knowing you. I'm off.
Bye, everybody. Have fun with the new update. Love you all. Make sure you subscribe. There's been an
ring
update,
that bell
Perry.
button. Ring that bell button.
Yeah, click my bell.
Ring his bell. Pull his chain.
Oh, it's quite sunny outside. What a shame.
What's outside?
I don't know. Yeah, I've never been.
I bet scoop and turn the rig on.
iRaining. Let's get in the iRaining. Right, it's back up, chat.
Siri, turn on my desk.
Where is it? Where's a funny forecast? There we go. Update
Siri,
that.
turn on my rig.
Update 1 gigabyte. You...
Which? Wait. I'm clicking selects required, and it's not ticking any of them.
It should be like 7 meg.
No, there's nothing selected when I select required. Select
Try
owned.
reloading it.
Right.
Oh, you updated the full. Did you do the full 12 gig or whatever it was?
I did the 8 gig when it asked me to before.
No, you should have most of it then. Reload iRacing and see what it says. It tries to automatically make you download everything, but sod that. I just do it when I need it.
Select required, nothing selected. Select owned, nothing selected. So
Not wishing to rub your nose in it, but when you have 1 gig down, 1 gig
Oh,
up,
yeah.
you just select everything. You
It
just
doesn't
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
matter, mate. And
I'm
then,
selecting
you know,
everything. I don't even care. I'm selecting everything. I'm going to be a big boy about it.
You could download half the
Yeah.
internet and not give a shit.
Yeah.
Right,
Oops.
chat. We're gonna stop the
Downloaded
stream
onto
here,
it.
and then we're gonna come back up with a new stream for the update. So
Oh no,
we
I've
can let it
downloaded
update.
the whole of Wikipedia in 2
I will be
seconds.
back, stream. I will be back.